there's a lot of places. Hi. Welcome to our Viking setup for Hastings. Specifically, it's a fight-oriented show, so you notice that we have a lot of fight stuff here. So, weapons rack. Your Dane axes, long axes, and your spears can be hung this way. Your hand axes with the parts grabbable kind of away from the kids, and if it falls, it's going to fall to the back. And swords and sea axes fit in there.
And there's a little groove in there for them to spit into. Very good. Okay.
All right, your general table. We recommend sticking it at the front so that you guys have a little bit of shade, so you guys are comfortable. The audience can come and go somewhere else, but you want to be in the shade as much as possible. And we're not doing a heavy crafting focus here because it's a fight show. But you can have your lunch here.
What else do you want to talk about?
Long pole in the center of the sunshade.
Long pole goes in last. So you do all the outside poles and then the long pole goes up in the middle.
And do you notice how the ropes actually are tied out? They're tied directly straight out from the pole, and the corner ones are straight out on the 90s.
That little wooden widget thing is the part that goes on the bottom.
Oops, it's too loose, it's falling in. Make it tighter, tighten it up.
And you'll have to adjust them every once in a while because they do tend to come a little bit loose. So these ones here on the corners, you have two, and they go at a 45-degree angle. And that gives this tent tornado resistance.
90.
Strangely. Oh, well, to each other they're 45. No, they're 90. Never mind. Well, it took me 3 times to get through grade 10 math.
90 degrees.
So these side poles only have one, but that's really all they need. So your corners have 2 each, and the ones in the middle have just 1. Is there anything else?
Two last points. Your banner is displayed proudly at the front. Huzzah!
And this is
in which case it comes in from the rain and is treated with respect.
And it isn't left out at night to be stolen by Wolfthorpe.
Okay. And the second thing is sharps that you have on you are totally removed before you fight, and they aren't left on tables for little kids to grab. So this was in one of the sheaths. It came out of the sheath, it goes somewhere else, but it does not stay where kids can grab it. So sharps out of the off the tables.
And how do we let little kids handle weapons and stuff? Daryl, be the little kid.
Okay.
Daryl's gonna be the little kid.
What would you like to play with? Would you like to play with a sword or an axe?
Sword, sword.
Sword, sword, sword. Okay. Now, this isn't sharp, parents, but we don't hit people or things with it, okay? Mm-hmm. All right.
And we don't swing it around.
So I'm maintaining contact very, very light until I make sure that he's not likely to hit things and that he can actually hold it. Little ones, drop it. It drops and hits somebody else below them. Very
Almost
easily.
always a parent in the face.
Yeah. So it's not hard to maintain contact. Thank you.
And we hover over these kids while they have their weapons too, so that you can snatch it if you have to very quickly.
And how do we put on helmets? Are you able to physically lift this? It's really heavy.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see. If they have troubles lifting it, you know that you're not going to be able to give them the whole weight of the helmet on their head. And even if they're small, you still might not want to put the whole weight. You'd help the helmet on them, and then very lightly start removing your hands. Because some kids fall over. Okay?
I've seen it happen.
Heavy stuff.
And what do we do about plastic, mundane stuff that people leave behind?
Is this anybody's? This is anybody's? This yours, sir? There you go.
There we go.
If it's not, it goes away.
Yep.
So none of your junk should be mundane. Of course, all my mundanes are off and blah, blah, blah. Jewelry is off and yeah. But yeah, mundanes, easiest thing, take a blanket, shove it under a blanket, shove it into a bag, put it in the car if you need to. All right?
Yep.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Oh, and if people ask you about the banner, this is a generic raven banner, basically used by Viking forces. Most famously in 1066, Harold Hardrada came across and attacked England with this banner. So that's a little bit of history you can give to people.
Have fun.
Have fun. Goodbye.